This is the calculator part of linear data collection and analysis. So today in class we finished 1 through 3 on our experiment where we collected data and computed class averages. Those class averages are located in Google Classroom if you need to double check yours. On number 4, we want to enter the data from the class average charts into Stat Edit of the calculator. So we're going to go to Stat Edit. And then I've got some data here. So the way I'd get rid of it is I'd arrow it up and hit clear. And then I'm going to put in my number of words into ELF1. So I have 5, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 20. And L2, I'm going to put the average time to read the matching list. So 1.614. 2.764, 3.007, 4.007, 5.432, 6.861, 6.872. That is our matching list, and I'm putting our non-matching list into L3. Once I have those lists in, then I'm moving on to number 5, which wants me to create a scatter plot. So the way I'm going to create a scatter plot, I'm first going to go to y equals and make sure there's nothing in there. If there is anything, I want to clear that out. Then I'm going to second stat plot, and I want to turn on plot 1. And in plot 1, I'm going to have L1 and L2. That's going to be my number of words to my matching list, and I want to represent it with a box. Then I'm going to go up to plot 2, turn it on, and I want to have L1, and this is non-matching, so I need to put L3 here. So I'm going to press second and then the number 3, and that will put an L3 there. Then I want to go to my window. Then I want to go to my window, so I'm going to have it go from 0 to 25. I'm going to leave this as -10 so that I can see a little bit below it and go up to 25. I can change my scales to 5, and then I'm going to press trace. I didn't change my tick mark, so I'm going to go back to stat plot. I'm going to change these marks to where they are, the little plus symbols. Now when I trace it, I can see the difference between those two. So that is 5 and 6. We're going to skip number 7. A trend line is making a line that goes through most of your data, and it's kind of a guesstimate way. It's not a very accurate way. So we're going to skip down to number 8, which is a linear regression. Okay, so linear regression, I'm going to go to Stat, over to Calc, and down to linear regression. And I'm going to do this first for my matching group. So I'm going to have L1 and L2, and then I want to store my regression equation. And the way I can store my regression equation is to press vars, go over to yvars, choose the first one, and I'll put this first function in y1. And then I can calculate that, and it goes ahead and tells me what is my regression equation, and it also stores it in y equals for me. I'm going to go back, Stat, Calc, and I'm going to repeat this process, but I'm going to change from L2 to L3 so that it gets my non-matching. And I'm going to store this regression in y2. So vars over to yvars and y2. So now if I press trace, it sketches, there's my first line and there's my second line. And that is the information that you need to have to answer your questions. On the back, you're going to omit number 3 and 4 about trend lines, since we did not cover trend lines. Number 5, the better prediction is a line of regression, and then you're going to use these lines of regression to answer 6 through 11.